So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And no return here. This is a touchback. We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First play, and May goes to the air. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Stroud going to throw right away. That's to the tight end, Stover. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Texans. White, Tony. All right.
On first down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On second down, Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
And the Texans first down. First and goal.
Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Fairbairn good on the point out, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right, here we go, son.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A short one there to Bellinger.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's the first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass. And that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
First down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
That's Pierce in motion. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's Pierce in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. Throwing on 2nd down. May. And that's a 1st down. That will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far,
to the goal line and in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, New England. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buggy. Oh, right. Look at hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's pushed out just shy of the mark.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Swap. Double swap. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
go play action with Stroud. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Returnable from the 17. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
41-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Third down and ball.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it. Don't let it go to waste.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
USC on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Hey, 18. That's it. Hey, stop. Hey, uno. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hey, what's up? Hey, come out with me.
He'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Eric Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
That's good.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, New England.
Five. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Williams in motion. They'll go play action with May. On the run to the right. Taking off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
That's Pierce in motion. May to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 23 yards. And the Patriots
Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
That's Pierce in motion. May now on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield by Pierce. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Here goes up. Please. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
May to the air once more. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
That's Pierce in motion. Throwing on third down is May. That one taken in. Touchdown, New England. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Texans 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that? Buggy. Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
118, what's that?
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Crazy. What's up? Hey, what's up? Crazy.
To throw on first down is May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He was defended by
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. This is caught downfield, it's down. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 66 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Why Tony?
Stroud to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
4-yard line.
11. Now, what's that? Hey, no more. 18. Buggy. 19 Texans.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. John Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They're there to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On play action, here's May. And here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points. I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Texans! His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Texans go up by 7, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbanks to pick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 28.
Now, May. His fullback releasing. And and he's going to bring it in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, but keep it to no gain.
On second down, it's May. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
A short one there to Bellinger. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
17-yard line.
To throw again is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They're going. It's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
First down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Buggy. South. Why, Tony?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On second down, Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
On the quick, right? 19 Texans. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is not the way downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fielded at the 7. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Hey, bro, what happened?
Drive will start on the ground. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
2nd and 10. And off it is Henderson heading left. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's caught left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. May going to look to throw. He'll go underneath to Henderson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter. That's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Throwing is May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They'll go. Here's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Will find his big target, the tight end Stover. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texans. Alert the high.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
ready. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
Tony. Hey, uno more.
Now, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May, who outs another catch for his favorite target. Here comes second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, New England.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
To throw now, May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Throw again is May. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. The Pats will stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
Hey, what's up?
That's Pierce in motion. May to the air once more. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
And they will spike it here with time still remaining in field goal range. A chance to send this one to overtime. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to force overtime. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. This will be returned from the 6. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
What a time for that. I mean, you've just finished 4 quarters. You've got guys with tired legs. They're dragging. They're worn out. And then you get this return. It sparks your entire sideline, and you have a chance to win this game right away here on this opening drive of overtime.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We go, boys.
We're trying to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. 1st down as they do it on the ground.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackle. Gain of about 3. 2nd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now a first throw here in overtime. And this one is caught by Pierce. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. E.J. Speed in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, it's May. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Williams in motion.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. There's that man again. Another catch.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
White Tony. 19 Texans. 18. That's it.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Moving to his right. He runs with it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A huge play there in overtime. 55 yards on the game. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
18. 11. Bucky. Look the high.
Here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
9-yard line.
Horse. 18. White Tony. Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars.
To throw is Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.